but you're going to see what we do as a company. Every member of my team is paid to not work for 30 minutes. They understand objectively that their job is to make their job better. All right, guys, the issue that I have all the time, and is one of my favorite 2-second lean improvements I've ever done, is I don't know what's going on. I have way too many calendars. I have too many email addresses. I can't coordinate things with my soon-to-be wife, and it's just a big mess at my house. And so this is a DAC board. I have the free account. I made it with a Raspberry Pi, which is a teeny tiny computer. So that's right there. It's this little guy right here. It took like a long time to figure out, but I finally got operational. This combines all the calendars. It's got the weather, I can put stock prices, all kinds of fun things up here, and so it's super exciting. But I actually was able to get everything pulled together. So that is my 2-second lean improvement. It'll help me with time management, help me stay on track with things, and we reference this every morning. It turns on at 05, it turns off at 11:45 p.m. And so the screen will have a chance to have a rest. And then on Wednesdays, we have a date night day where we plan throughout the week, and that also helps. But just wanted to clue you in. This is my 2-second lean improvement, and after a long time, I finally actually feel like I'm regaining some control and some visibility into all the things that are going on. All right, guys, another 2-second lean improvement I'm making this morning is I have this remote right here, and this remote is very easily lost, and this is a TV we're not going to use very often, so we're also not going to keep track of it. And so I have double-sided tape right here, and I'm going to follow company standard, which is I'm going to put the soft side, the female side, on the remote itself, and the male side, I would put it on the wall normally if I use it often, but I'm not going to use this TV very often, so I'm going to put it around the back so you can't see it. We will know where it is. I know it's not the best strong visual control, but it will prevent us from losing the remote, and so I'm going to do that right now. Actually, I was going to do the lighting video, but I'm going to do this area instead. This is just a disaster when you walk in. There's just junk and stuff all over the place, and so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. This will be my sweep this morning. All right, guys, here we are, and I have done a rough sweep, and this is just a sweep. I've also begun a little bit of a sort, but more on that later. This project still needs to continue forward. This is a bug-out bag. It's going in my car. This I haven't touched yet. I have consolidated some. I've cleared off that area. I have found a living space for all the stuff that was here that does not need to be in the hallway, and I've gotten some things right here that need to go to the garage. But outside of that, it is looking better, and it is a work in progress. All right, guys, here you are. It is still in that same 3S time. I've got 30 seconds left of my morning meeting. Here's my set for all my video shooting. They were all on individual power sources and supplies, and that means that I have to manually go turn each of them on. And so I'm still doing my 3S time. It's my 2-second lean improvement. I'm grabbing this extension cord right here. Now I want you to see this. All of these lights kick on and off with this single push of a button. Now, I'll probably get a little bit better than this, but check this out. There you go, it's on, that's off. That's my 2-second lean improvement. It saves me every time I want to shoot a video, the effort of going and turning each one on. I was frustrated with that, and so I'll make excuses to not go shoot the video. Here I am now, during 3S time, when I'm not allowed to work, thinking of ways to make my job easier. Now, the rest of these 7.5 hours that I am working, I'll never have to think about that again, right? One button, boom, ready to go. In fact, I'm going to figure out a way to do it from my desk, so standing there, I can turn everything on and off. Just that simple. What's up, guys? Every morning, I have a ritual 3S time at my company, and we use that time to sweep, sort, and standardize. Make an improvement. We're not allowed to work. We're not allowed to check email. We can only do something that will make our job easier. And I'm going to share with you my 3S improvement for this morning at my home office. It's been a long time coming with this one. It took 6 months or more to get here. It is not near done, but this is exactly what the time is for. There's so many things in our companies that get away from us more and more and more and more, and then suddenly you're just working on top of stuff, through stuff, over stuff, right? This could also be in the digital form, but today you're going to see it in a physical form. But you're going to see what we do as a company. Every member of my team is paid to not work for 30 minutes. They understand objectively that their job is to make their job better, not that their job is to do their job. Doing their job with the tasks being completed is a byproduct of them making their job easier and better. And so that's what we try to internalize here at my company. It is my secret weapon on how I can scale so large with such a small team. And all of my team currently are US based. I don't really have VAs that are running my company. Some people will say, oh, I only have 2 employees, but they got 5 VAs, somewhere. And that's not cheating. It's certainly being smart, taking advantage of the market. But I don't do that. This is with all stateside employees, at least at the time of shooting this video. And you guys can learn, get an edge on that too. Guys, remember, all of this was made and learned in the manufacturing space. It's cutthroat. You're talking 1% to 2% margins. You're talking companies with no debt having 3 bad months and going under. Imagine that. You're around for 80 years, no debt, you go under because of how competitive it is. This stuff works, it applies everywhere, and it is my unfair advantage. It's why I'm going into markets like real estate, going into the office, I'm applying these fundamental principles while everyone else is like, yeah, it doesn't apply to me. And I'm smoking everybody. But I'm not competing against anyone. I'm competing against myself, just like I did when I was in manufacturing. So have your teams do this. It's my secret advantage. If you want an edge for you, if it works, great. Again, if you're doing something that works, you keep on keeping on. Remember to like, subscribe for tips and tricks, and we are going to see you in the next video.